Morning guys, Josh from Top Tier Plastering again. So we're in Knutsford today and tomorrow. I've got a damp proofing job to do, so yeah, let's go and have a look. Okay, so as you can see, we have an issue. So upon closer inspection and what I've heard from the client, it's a repeating problem. It comes and it goes. They did mention that this has been plastered previously a good while ago. Obviously with the paint flaking and stuff, it looks as though it's been plastered with gypsum based plaster straight onto damp brickwork, and I've got a feeling that when this skirting board comes off, it's going to be right down to the floor, so it could have potentially bridged the original damp proof course that's been put in. This is the unit that's tight up against the wall constantly, so there's obviously a reoccurring issue there because it's started to go mouldy. So yeah, this all needs to come off and we'll treat it, put a membrane in and get it plastered. Okay, so I took the skirting board off. Not really an issue here, but as you can see, where it's been plastered, they've gone right down to the floor. Using gypsum based plaster. So it's okay to a point, and then as you can see here, they've gone right down, probably bridged the original damp proof course if I can see it. I'm assuming it's on that course there, I'm assuming, because obviously you wouldn't have this issue. You can see there's hygroscopic salts there, glistening nicely. So, I mean, in fairness, this could be hacked off, just this area, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take it all the way along, put a membrane in, and obviously it's come round here. This is just damage. I don't think this is damp related. But yeah, perfect example of bridging. So I'm going to hack it all off now, put a membrane on. It is a bit overkill, but it's better to go above and beyond than try and cut corners. So yeah, let's get the wall hacked off. So as you can see, whoever's did this previously has gone right into the ground there. So I've scraped this out. This was all full. As you can see, browning or hard wall, I think it's browning, right in, literally right down to the floor. Right, so as I'm hacking away at the rest of that wall, because there wasn't really an issue there, but I am going to put some salt neutraliser on the wall just to kill the salts, neutralise the salts that are trapped in the brickwork. So we'll put this on, and then by the time I've hacked away, because I have got a few other bits to do, so by the time I've took the rest of that wall off, that should have set in a bit. I've got a few other bits to do, and then after dinner I can put the membrane on and hopefully get a board on, and then tomorrow I can get it skimmed. So we're hacked off there. Hacked off, and that's had salt neutraliser on it in this area. This is all hacked off now. It's all clear all the way along. Cleared out. That was really bad there. It was full of backing plaster. But yeah, we are going to put the membrane on now, and then we can board over it. So the membrane is on now, as tight as I can get it. So I have the board cut. Obviously I need to notch out for these little bits. That is an old gas pipe. I'm not sure if it's live or not, so I'm going to leave it. And that is the old trunking for the socket, which is live, so I've got to work around that. So I have cut around it. I'm going to use chemical adhesive foam to stick the boards on, and then once that's gone off I can, well, it's going to be tomorrow now, but I will skim it. I'm going to patch it in just above the line there, and I also have some patches to do on here, but I need to cut them out, but this is the time consuming bit, so I've done this. Obviously we've got packers on the floor just to keep it off. We need that gap. The membrane is tight. All the hard wall was cleaned off as best I could. This was all salt neutralised, and now we've got the membrane on, acting as a barrier. And then once the board's on with the chemical adhesive, there shouldn't be any more damp, and then it'll be skimmed and then it can be painted. Okay, so we're on day 2 now. As you would have seen yesterday, it was a bit of a circus act trying to get the board to stay while the adhesive was going off. So I'll show you what it looks like. I did a bit of last minute hacking off yesterday just to get a bit done. Used some drywall to fill out the bits on the boards. So yeah, I'll show you what we're working with. So this is the wall now, ready to be patched in. I'm just going to feather it in along this area here. I've got a bit of drywall left to do. I need to fill these bits in. So I need to cut this out, just a bit loose there and there, dab some boards in, and then once that's going off I'm going to skim this and we'll get it done. Right, so we're all prepped now. The other wall, sort of cut some bits out, PVA'd everything, beaded, everything's ready, so I'll just show you quickly what it looks like. So that section there was loose, that's been cut out. That was cut out, boards have been put in. There's quite a few cracks and stuff on there, that's all been scrimmed and PVA'd. This has been PVA'd up to here, so it's going to get feathered in. I have a bead on there now to tally in with the existing, and that needs a bit of tidying up around there. So yeah, and we've also got a patch on the other side of that door, so I'm going to get it on now. Right, so I'm all done now. As you would have seen from the time lapse, I've got it all in one. I've just got to give it a quick mop because it's very dusty. It's going to be dusty again, but I try and leave it as clean as possible. So it's just a case of coming back now when it's dry and refitting the skirting board. So that's feathered in. This corner was skimmed and I had to just come into this bit because it was damaged, so I've just patched that in. Obviously that's feathered in where the membrane was. This wall was re-skimmed, light fitting back on, and there was this patch in the hallway next to the door. So yeah, another one boxed off. If you need a plastering specialist in Cheshire or Manchester, give Top Tier Plastering a try. Thank you.